What's up, fight fans? We just seen the grand arrival, and boy, they was talking that talk. Crawford looked a little weight drained a little bit, but Earl, he was talking that shit. We about to have a great video right here for today. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button and notifications if not, because you know we go live and we having a good boxing community right here where everybody can come on the panel and talk and give your opinion on the boxing. You know, no biasness. Everybody can say their own opinion. You know, each opinion is welcomed around here. You know, this is the sports bar. It's like you driving you a cold beer and sitting at the bar with your homies. This is a fair use video. It is for education and entertainment purposes only.
You get Jaws out there. Now you think it's safe. No, Jaws ain't the epitome of greatness. There's something out there much bigger. Yes, you got it. And here comes Superbud. Come through and snatch it up. All is well in the world, right? Or wrong. You forget the Megalodon. Bud might have caught Jaws in the ichthyosaur, but he ain't ready for the Megalodon. And that's the big Spence, the Megalodon. Matter of fact, he ain't even a Megalodon. Earl Spence is the biggest. How can you measure what ain't been measured before? Captain Ahab reaching out fishing. You gonna catch something that you ain't mean to catch right there, because you can't catch the uncatchable, the Leviathan. Earl, the true Spence, strap season, man down, smoking on Bud tour.
Earl, they say you just a basic kung fu flat-footed fighter. They said Crawford's gonna beat you. Now that you done beat Crawford and destroyed him, what the haters gotta say now, Earl?
You can do it, son. And defeat the real champion.
Where's the stretcher? Somebody sent for us in.
What started out as a joke has turned out to be a disaster.
Creed appears to be in very serious condition.
The men alive.
Crawford's in serious condition. You heard him worse than Kilbrook and Ugas combined.
If he dies, he dies.
Inside the dressing rooms.
Would you care to comment on how you plan to fight?
Terrence Crawford.
What's your strategy?
Don't need any.
Terrence Crawford.
The boy ain't stupid. The man comes straight ahead. He's tailor-made for me, and he's gonna get hurt.
What's your prediction for the fight then?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
Fear, what energy, and it's only Tuesday. How does this feel for you?
It feels great. It's going to be a great night of boxing come Saturday night.
I know you have your whole team with you. Brian Bomack McIntyre. I saw Steve Nelson who's here. He'll be a part of the streaming fights. To have your whole team with you, you guys have paved the road together and gotten to this point. How special is it to have everyone in your camp here with you side by side?
It's always special to have the ones that came up with me from the ground up, to be sitting here on the stage with me. You know, me and Steven, from kids to fighting on the park to fighting on the big stage in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's nothing like it.
So you have been undisputed champion once before, but to be able to do it here at 147, is it going to be that much sweeter the second time around?
It's going to be even better. That's why we take the chances that we take. That's why we fight the fights that we fight. This is the fight that the world's been craving for. And what better way to win a fight and going out and becoming undisputed.
So for fans who are just watching your final comments, I know you've mentioned it before, but on Saturday night, July 29th, against Errol Spence Jr., what can the world expect out of Terrence Bud Crawford?
Man, y'all can expect the best Terrence Crawford that y'all ever seen. It's going to be fireworks to everyone. If you ain't got your tickets, I assure you, get your tickets or order the pay-per-view.
You're here at Fight Week. What an atmosphere, what electricity. You said you've always wanted your Vegas moment. Here you go. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm hyped up. I'm ready to go. This crowd here made me even more hyped up. I'm ready to put on a great show, great performance. I guarantee you Saturday night is going to be a lot of blood, guts, and brains in there.
How do you balance, you're a very proud family man. How do you balance training, handling your media obligations, but also really enjoying this with your family and really partaking in the entire experience?
It's a way of life for me. It's like anything else. It's like taking a piss in the shit. This is what I do.
Now, with Derek James, your esteemed trainer, the trainer of the year of 2022, he's always said he feels like you're going to have to go to these deep waters. When it comes to that, what are your feelings on that?
I'm the big fish. This is what I live in. I live in deep waters.
When it comes to Terrence Crawford, assuming you get your hand raised on Saturday, what would it mean for you to be the first ever undisputed welterweight champion in the world in the four-belt era?
It mean a lot. I mean, it'd be a dream come true. It's something that, as amateurs and as kids, we watch these fights with all these great fighters. We watched De La Hoya versus Trinidad. We watched all these great fights, and now I get to have my moment. It mean the world to me. It's something I dreamed about since I was a little kid. And before anything else, this is what I wanted. I wanted the glory. I wanted to be under the bright lights and the stars and have my opponent and beat my opponent, a worthy opponent, and a guy who's used to be former undisputed and holds the belt too, and he's undefeated too. So that makes it all much better once I defeat him come Saturday night.
Do you believe?
All of a sudden, I make that transition to become a man, and then I start sparring with a man that I feel like is a man, and that's Spence. The man hit hard. He hit hard as I've ever hit in my life. The man trained aggressively. I can't look at him slack because I'm gonna be wiped out. Coach.
All right, we back up in here. If you haven't, hit that like and subscribe button and your notifications. But let's cook. We got 3 days in a wake up into the biggest fight in over 40 years. And if you ask me, I say this fight's bigger than Hagler. No, this fight is bigger than Sugar Ray and Tommy Hearns because both fighters is undefeated. And this is undisputed welterweight undefeated champion. Look, Terrence Crawford came out. He looked good. He looked like he almost in shape. But he also looked a little drained. He looked like he was a little weight drained, like this weight cut is getting to him. And that's because, like I said, he put a lot of bulk in. He's going to be a different fighter than we used to see. He looked like he has a lot of muscle. Like, I don't understand what their strategy is. I'm thinking maybe they try to get Earl out as quickly as possible because they know the longer the fight goes, the smaller their chances get. You don't want to go 12 rounds with Earl True Spence. It's not good for your health. If you fight him, you got to get in there and get him out early. You don't want him to get momentum. You don't want him to get going. You don't want to take that punishment for 12 rounds. It takes years off your boxing career. But Bud, he looked excited, looked like he ready to go. We about to have a great fight coming. But Earl looked great shape. He looked like he probably about 5-6 pounds away from weight. He ain't gonna have no problem, and he's still hydrated. Muscles still look full, and he's talking that shit. He's gonna beat the shit out of Bud in his eyes right now, and I'm just looking at him. He's motivated. He's focused. He's ready, and he's ready to go out there and put hands and paws on this man. He said blood, guts, and brains is gonna be all over the place. Earl has been waiting for this fight. This is his moment. He's been dreaming about this since a kid. Earl is one-track mind. He's focused, and he's ready to do what he has to do. I just hope Bud is ready and prepared, and I hope the weight cut don't bother him at all. I want him to be weight drained. I don't want no excuses. Either fighter wins, they get my respect and my props because this is the best fighting the best, truly. And I don't want none of the fans to give an excuse. We about to have a great show, and if you ain't going to the fight, make sure you buy this on pay-per-view. Because if you do, that's how we keep getting these great fights. If the fights don't do good, they're not going to keep putting them on pay-per-view. This is a sport. This is a business. And businesses don't do things to lose money. They come out for profit. So if they don't make a great profit, we're not going to get the great fights that we want to see. But this is going to be a can't-miss bomb burner. I know it's not going the distance. If you don't even want to bet on Spence or Crawford, bet that the fight don't go the distance, because it's not. It's about to be a pile up of ass whooping. And I'm glad that I get to see it. Salute to the ones that's fallen, that's not here. Batman, Kurt Sugar, Coach Joe. Glove up, hey, salute. Wish you was here, but the fight's getting done. And salute to the ones that's here to get to see it. And I appreciate everybody for supporting the channel and everything. and hitting your notifications and joining me when I go live. But this fight's gonna be live. This is gonna be a live ass whooping. This is the best of the best. This is gonna be fight of the year. This is two hungry animals. The winner of this fight becomes #1 pound for pound. Anyway, he made a good show today when he stopped Stephen Fulton. That man is a beast as well. And heard he called out Tank. That's gonna be a great fight as well. But I'll touch on that in another video. This video here is Spence and Crawford. The fight. We got it's countdown time. It's countdown. And it's a lot of tribalism. It's a lot of separation of people fighting, hoping that they guy wins. But it's like Biggie and Pac. It's like Biggie and Pac, Nas and Jay-Z, like my man Champside said. You know, it's East versus West, North versus South. It's Spence versus Crawford. And it gets no better. Shout out to all my upper echelonians. This is your boy Upper Echelon, and I'm signing out. Yeah.